Hello?
That's the breath of life.
That's the breath of life?
You're getting blown on, guys. Welcome. This is our ASMR.
They hate us.
No,
they
have
hate
you,
us so much.
No, have you seen, oh my gosh, on Twitch, there's like girls doing like ear licking. They're like,
yeah, they have the microphones that look like an ear.
Yeah, it's so weird. And they make eye contact. I'm like, y'all need Jesus.
Yeah, they're nasty. I can't.
Okay. Welcome to a segment of Wine and Divination. This is Witchy and Whining About It. We're your hosts. I'm Kristi.
I'm Devin.
And today I am very excited. We're getting hands-on.
We are getting hands-on after our little sigil Witchy and Whining About It. You know, where we did a little activity. We thought, why don't we keep that going?
We're going to do more activities.
More arts and crafts, yeah.
Today we're doing Candle Magick.
Candle Magick.
I'm so excited about this because I have done a little bit of it, but I've just recently procured a bunch of things in which to do it.
Okay.
And
I don't know shit about
I know.
shit.
So that's why I'm like really excited. Okay. So I want to talk about the two books I'm referencing today. One is, which I don't know if I'm going to do one or the other. I haven't really done too much prep for it. I've done physical prep in that there's a lot of supplies.
There's ingredients.
And then I have two books that I have read on my own casually and have mentioned previously on the pod, but we're focusing specifically on Candle Magick. So one is Pure Magic by Judika Isles, and these are both Judika Isles books. And the other one is the Encyclopedia of 5,000 Spells. This is a big book. This is like a Harry Potter ass textbook.
That is a volume.
Literally an encyclopedia size, like a Britannica size situation. So also a Judika Isles book, and the subtitle is like the ultimate reference book for the magical arts.
Ooh.
And it has like, I don't know, it has plants and like a little saucy root vegetable on the cover, salaciously lying down.
I see it with that bent knee.
Yeah, exactly. I think I'm just going to go into the Encyclopedia of 5,000 Spells because I feel like it's the most like direct, like instructional vibe. And Devin, you don't know anything about Candle
I don't
Magick,
know
right?
anything about Candle Magick.
Okay, if you had to like guess or had like a thought about it, what do you think?
I would say that,
or if you have heard anything at all.
Yeah. So the only thing that I really know about candles is that you should, and I think Kristi told me both of these things, is that you should let them burn out completely or you should snuff them out. You shouldn't blow them out with the breath of life.
I think that's only if it's like to do with spell work.
Okay, which this is, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this would be like you're setting in like an intention for this spell to work, and like I think the whole thing about burning is that it's like transforming it and sending it into the kind of like ether, or like this, either spirit realm or the heavens, whatever you want to call it. I feel like a lot of different cultures have like different things. Like in Chinese culture, like we were talking about in our sigil episode, where it's like, oh, you burn things to like send them to your ancestors who are like in the spirit world or like, in the heavenly realm. So then this is just like,
badass.
The whole as above, so below, same kind of thing.
Same.
So I'm just going to go and read what she talks about in this book, the Encyclopedia of 5,000 Spells, about candles and candle magic. And then maybe what we're going to do is we have like little tea light candles that we are going to set our intentions and, decorate them. I mean, there's a better word for decorate. We decorate them in the way.
We are going to fabulize these magical spell candles with some magical energy.
We're spell crafting, basically.
Yeah, we're spell crafting.
We're going to do candle magic. And, and then we're going to, you'll be there with us.
Yes.
Okay, so candles. The use of candles as a common ingredient of magic is relatively recent. Until recently, real candles were very expensive, hence the early popularity of lamp magic. Oh, lamp magic.
They're still very expensive, am I right? Yankee Candle.
But I mean, I think, she's going to go into it, but that's so interesting, like lamp magic, like a genie in a bottle, like magic lamp thing. Like I've never thought of that, but that makes sense. Okay. Because you just have oil or fat or whatever, and you could just...
And then you just rub it.
You light it and then it just stays like it's like a fuel source, those ye olde lanterns or like a oil,
I thought you just rubbed it.
I mean, yeah, but that was more prevalent than like a candle. You're not rubbing a candle.
I mean, maybe you can to imbue it with energy.
Maybe we will be. We'll get to that. Okay, beeswax was dangerous to obtain. True. Back in the day,
yeah,
they didn't know how to chill the bees.
And you could, if you were allergic to bees back in the day,
that's true.
There were no EpiPens.
Exactly. You would die.
You would just die.
You would die. Okay. Natural plant waxes, like paraffin and stuff, are very labor intensive.
Yeah.
The earliest use of what we could call a candle apparently dates to approximately 3000 BCE. The first true candles combined a wick with wax, oil, or fat that solidified at room temperature, unlike the more ancient and more common oil lamps. Beeswax was a luxury item, as rare in its way as sandalwood and frankincense. Oh, wow. Those were like treasures back in the day. I mean, I guess you really had to, if you survived a beehive, wow.
What a good gift.
Yeah. Well, nobody brought Jesus, the baby Jesus, beeswax.
What the fuck y'all been doing? I would bring him beeswax.
You risk your life for this. I mean, I guess
baby Jesus. Yeah, this woman just gave birth in a manger.
You believe in and she was a virgin.
She deserves a candle.
It's a Yankee candle.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Bath and Body Works Halloween candle that smells like candy.
Ooh, yum.
The most common candle until the development of paraffin was tallow, animal fat, a household item. Okay, so then everybody, you had the fat that you cut off your steak or whatever.
Is that what that is? Because I'm thinking that they're raising fatty cows and then butcher them for their fattiness.
No, we have not mechanized. This is like 3000 BC.
Okay.
Like ye old times.
Ye old times.
Where it's like you had your one cow or whatever, or you hunted for your food. So then you're using everything, like the bone.
I know, but is it raw fat or is it cooked fat?
No, it's raw.
Yeah, so it's not over the flame. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't actually cut a piece of fat off my steak and then turn it into a candle.
No.
Okay.
No. I think that would just burn because it's already cooked.
Yum.
Okay. Anyway, the downside to tallow is its strong aroma. Oh, God. Yeah, that would stink. Still popular in some Latin American magical traditions, you can often find small tallow candles at spiritual supply stores. Today, Candle Magick has become one of the most popular forms of spellcasting because of the prevalence of inexpensive candles. True. Modern candles are most commonly formed from paraffin, a petroleum wax. There are also beautiful natural waxes, beeswax, bayberry, and candelilla. Candelilla.
Okay.
The material is inherently more powerful and benevolent than paraffin. However, they are much more expensive. Those who burn candles extensively may find their cost prohibitive. Also, those who prefer figure candles may have a very difficult time finding them formed from the finer waxes. I think that makes sense because I think in magical tradition, you want something in its purest natural form that has imbued, energy. That's why a lot of the times it's either like animal sacrifice or like herbs because these are things that actually have
they're fresh,
like life force. Right. You know what I mean? So then that makes sense instead of like a man-made item, which has been kind of like it's like an extrapolation of an extrapolation. It's like a photocopy of a photocopy. Yeah, you want the original.
Yeah, we want the raw footage.
But today we are using cheap paraffin wax.
That's fine.
Little tea light candle. We it's called modern witchcraft. Look it up. Okay. Basic Candle Magick instructions. There are 4 necessary steps before a candle is burned.
Okay.
Step 1. Choose the appropriate candle. Candles come in a variety of shapes, sizes, and colors. Choose what is appropriate for your spell. And so I have a bunch of, I can read out like colors and what they mean, and then also shapes and what they mean and can do. So I'll go over those in a sec. It says, when in doubt, a white candle will substitute for any other. If a candle must be burned in one sitting, it may be advisable to burn a smaller candle. Likewise, if a candle is to be burned incrementally over 7 days, a birthday candle might not be the wisest choice. So you can even choose as small as like, we could have done birthday candles, but I guess that's a little harder to like decorate. Tea candles will be good because we can just burn them for a little while. And then, so there are different types of figures. I'm going to go over the shapes.
Okay.
And then, which might not be necessary for your particular choices, but, or your needs. And then I'm going to go over some colors and what they mean.
Okay.
Common figure candles are, You typically can find them in like witch stores, spiritual supply stores.
What is a figure candle? Just one that looks like a candle?
No, it's like it could look like well, that's what I'm going to go over. There are different shapes instead of just like a candle.
Okay.
It's like could be a shape of a person or a cat or like a dog or like two lovers or like a witch, like or a skull or something. And they have specific meaning, which I kind of never knew. But that also was like when I read this section before, I was like, oh man, like two people candles, like that's so crazy because it's like about a person and like I don't know that was I was like wow, like that is very witchy to me, but it makes sense. It's like you want it to represent what you're after, you know, what you're trying to do. So anyway, you can buy these in usually witch stores or spiritual supply stores. It's like your metaphysical shops, where you can get like tarot cards and stuff. Probably not like a Michael's or like, you know,
maybe Michael's. They have everything.
I don't know. Maybe not this though. Okay. Candle specialty stores will have a greater variety, although they may not stock candles that are strongly associated with the occult. So it's like, don't go to your
your Yankee Candle.
Yeah. Somebody is talking outside. Okay. Cats. There could be shaped like cats. Black ones return hexes, negativity, and evil intent. Green is like good luck and money. Red is like sex and romance. Crosses or crucifix shaped ones. Those are like for uncrossing rituals or for altar candles. There's devil-shaped ones. Green could be like fast cash and to have debts repaid. Red devils are like sex spells. Black's like domination spells. There's like human figure ones. So there could be like a man or a female figure's candle to represent either yourself or the target of your spells.
Okay.
They could be in different colors that coordinate with the purpose of your intent or the people they're meant to represent. Usually it's like a single naked male or female. There's also special situation ones that are like a couple, a loving couple, or a divorce candle. And they're like in different configurations for, you know, very specific needs. There's like skulls. A white one could be persuasion, communication, uncrossing. A black one could be domination, hexing, spell reversals. A witch shaped one, which I want to see what that looks like. A witch-shaped one could be for luck, love, and reversing spells, and also to have the witch's blessing on your endeavors. There's one that's a 7 knob. I don't know what that, like 7 lumps, like, I don't know, like the Elder Wand in Harry Potter. Ooh. That's what I'm imagining. I don't know. It says a black one could be to prevent and eliminate conflicts on personality and banishing spells. Red, 7 knob ones for romance, emotional issues. Green, employment, luck, finances. It says usually 1 knob is burned per 24-hour period. So that takes 7 days to burn the candle entirely. Oh, interesting.
Cool.
1 for every day. So now we know a little bit about the shapes of candles that you can get. And obviously you can just choose like your regular, like it could be a taper candle or a little tea light candle or like, you know, one of the ones that you like see at the churches.
Quick, if you have a birthday candle right now, just go grab it.
Yeah, you follow along.
Yeah.
You might not have some of the stuff, but you can, there's certain steps that you can do.
Look in your kitchen cabinet.
Yeah, seriously. So now I'm going to go into the colors that is usually, and these color associations are kind of like broadly throughout magic.
Yeah, well, each shape had colors associated with it.
Yeah, so, and they're like, you find that they're kind of like green is money and they're, it's true. So for other things,
it's not rocket science
that like just memorize what they mean and you'll be able to kind of follow along and do most other things I've found. So black is usually for fertility, healing, hexes, repelling and reversing spells, solace, dark moon spells. So this is kind of about like protecting or like kind of getting things off you or doing something bad to someone.
I like that. Remember, put a blanket over yourself, make it dark, protect yourself.
Yeah, I like that. The next color is blue, which is traditionally the most potent colors of protection and anti-evil eye. Okay. So this is kind of mostly about protection. Brown is about grounding and stabilizing effects during divination and psychic journeys or justice spells. Green is about healing, money, prosperity, growth, and increase or fertility. I've mostly heard green to be about like money.
Yeah.
Pink is about love, friendship, romance, a beneficial color when working magic on behalf of children. Interesting.
Cute.
Purple is about sex, passion, power, commanding, domination, higher consciousness. Red is about love, sex, romance, luck, fertility, healing, death-defying, protection, anti-evil eye. White is initiations, creativity, lunar spells to ally ghosts. Oh, wow.
Okay.
Healing. Yellow is love, romance, power, prosperity. And she does say in her steps for Candle Magick is that a white candle can represent any color.
Okay.
So when in doubt, just go for the white candle.
Is it white is all colors?
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of like white is like light, and light contains like, is it like
everything?
A prism? Yeah, when you put a prism in it, it's a rainbow or whatever.
Yeah.
I think of it kind of probably like that.
And black is the absence of all color.
Yeah, absence of light. Exactly. Yeah. That covers step 1. So you were choosing the appropriate candle based on what we're trying to do. We want kind of like a relatively short-term candle and something that is easy to work with. So we have little tea light candles and they're in white.
Yeah.
So we will program them to what we want.
Round?
Yeah, they're just your standard little cheap tea light candle. Step 2. It says charge the candle. Follow the basic charging instructions. Hold the candle in your hand and focus on the desired goal of the spell. Should we go ahead and do this now?
Yeah.
Okay. As we're going. Okay.
I'm charging my candle.
Okay. I will charge mine too.
Should we say what we're charging it with? What kind of energies?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. We have listeners. Since I didn't get to make my sigil.
I also literally was like, we like Wine and Divination is a successful podcast. Is my
mine is Wine and Divination has listeners.
Okay.
Listeners. Wait. Wine and Divination has 100 listeners.
Maybe go bigger.
1,000 listeners.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay. Wine and Divination has 1,000
I'm just wishing
listeners.
success in whatever form it may be. We are open to it. Okay. So we're holding it. We're charging it.
How do we know when it's ready?
Well, just put your intention in it.
Okay.
Believe it. Like have the feeling of like, oh my God, we just got 1,000.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Like
subs.
Yeah. Oh, also another thing is like make sure to cleanse all your materials. So you can use incense smoke. So we're just going to wave ours around our incense that's going right now. Usually frankincense is something that is very cleansing.
Okay.
You can use the breath of life. There's other little like methods. Make sure you do that first and then let's just quickly.
Also, guys, your candle's not lit right now.
It's a raw candle.
It's not lit.
So we're putting in our intention after we've cleansed it. Step 3 is carve the candle. Carving and dressing the candle personalizes it. Using a carving tool, engrave your name, mother's name, birthday, astrological sigil, and other information into the wax. That's the typical identifying information. However, a spell may specify exactly what to carve. So like say if you're doing some kind of love spell or something like that, they're like, oh, probably your name, their name thing, or like, I don't know. It depends. Like she says, it depends. Like sometimes a spell will tell you what to carve. It says, visualize that the candle will ultimately disappear into thin air, carrying your magical messages to the spirit world. Oh, that's what I said. Whatever you wish transmitted should be carved into the wax. A carving tool is anything with a sharp point because it will likely transmit your most secret fears and desires and may retain this as a kind of inner memory, quote unquote. It's advisable to keep carving tools reserved for personal magical uses. A very traditional carving tool is a rose thorn, which may be disposed of with the spell remnants. That's pretty interesting. Well, we have toothpicks here, which I feel like that's like a rose thorn, and we are going to dispose of them after. Well, let's cleanse them too. Okay. I don't want to be bringing the whatever inner memory. So we put that in our smoke. So it says that it should be usually it would be your name, mother's name, birthday, astrological sigil, or any other identifying information. So maybe we put wine and divination.
Okay.
Yeah. And then maybe our initials.
Sure.
Okay. Oh my gosh, it's kind of, I wish I had a bigger candle, but we are carving now. Wine. I'm going to put plus. Okay.
And you know what? Since we're both Aquarius on the front,
oh yeah,
make a little Aquarian.
I'm gonna do that too. I'm putting DL plus KH, our initials. Okay, and I'm putting Aquarius. Oh my god, all this little wax.
We'll put our initials on the side.
Let me get a picture of you doing this.
Fun.
Action shot.
And you know what? I'm going to make our little signal, our little wine cup plus ball thing.
Yes, I love that. I'm going to do that on the bottom, actually.
Wine cup plus crystal ball. Love it. Okay, now I'm going to put mine, because I took it out of its little tray.
Yeah, put it back.
I'm going to put it back in its little tray for burning purposes.
And so we have carved our candle, and now we're on to pretty much one of the last steps before burning. So now we get to dress the candle.
Yes.
And it says, it's so funny. It's like, no need for little clothes.
Aww.
Dressing the candle indicates that it must be anointed with oil, commonly a dressing oil, quote unquote. The spell will specify which type of oil to use. The oiled candle may be dressed more elaborately by rolling it in powdered herbs or color coordinating glitter. So this is where I've brought in a bunch of ingredients. And this is where we kind of need to look through this book for like what we should dress it with. Mm-hmm. I have a variety of different things. I have a bunch of different essential oils. I have a bunch of different herbs and salt and like stuff like that.
Dried flowers.
Yeah. And let's kind of let's go through this this book, but to check out pictures of Devin carving into the candle, you can visit our Instagram at wine.divination. All of our other socials are on wineanddivination.com. Join our Discord, join our coven. We'd love to have you. You can chat with us.
Yes,
we're on,
please.
We would love to talk to you. And let's find out what we should put this. So okay, both of our intents are kind of for like success generally.
The word that pops out to me is popularity.
Okay. Yeah. Why don't we here, I'm gonna hand you,
okay,
you can go through this book and I'm gonna go through the other book, but there's an index in the back, so I would recommend going through the index because it's a massive book. Or there could be something in like business or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm going to also look for...
Thief revealing.
Thief revealing?
Yeah.
I know this...
Witches flying potions.
I'm telling you, this is the one where it was like about the date, like, and you chop it up and put it in your vagina or whatever, and then you feed it to someone.
Ew.
That was from this. Okay, so I have experienced making one essential oil blend by myself, and that is... It's like something to do with, it's basically like this oil that is like good for kind of everything. It's like health, wealth, and success basically. And I have that, and we can just maybe put that on there. But also I'm just wondering like what kind of herbs would be good for.
Popularity is not in here.
We do business.
Okay.
There is a whole business section.
Neither is podcast. Business.
Yeah, I'm just looking. So I'm looking through Pure Magic, and Devin's looking through the 5,000 spells encyclopedia.
I love bats.
Yeah. Oh, you should get Pure Magic because it goes through a lot of like bath spells or whatever.
No, bats.
Oh, bats. Like Batman bat.
Yeah. Like.
Oh yeah, me
like
too.
A vampire bat.
Yeah.
Business spells. Wow. There's a whole 8
Yeah, it's
pages.
a whole section. It's great. Oh, while we're looking, I'm going to take a look at, or I'm going to read this like tips for successful candle magic from Pure Magic by Judica Isles. So she says, the first one is make the goal of each candle as specific as possible. The second one is remain focused on your desired intent while dressing your candle. Hold the candle in your hands to transmit your energy. Make your wish with the candle in your hands before lighting it. Use common sense around candles. Because you're doing spiritual work doesn't mean that the laws of nature don't apply. Never leave candles unattended. In most cases, it's perfectly fine to extinguish a candle before it's finished, before you fall asleep, for instance, or if you have to leave your home. Okay, so you can, like, you don't have to burn it all in one sitting. Maybe if you do a certain spell and it says that, you can, but I feel like, maybe if it's like a long-term goal, you can like light it a little bit every day. Like, it just depends on the spell. It says repeat your wish and intensify your concentration every time you relight the candle. If a spell requires that a candle burn out entirely by itself, wait until you have sufficient time for initiating the spell. That makes sense. Candles, children, and animals are a volatile mix. When faced with any combination, use extra caution. True. These are good sense tips. Anything in there?
There's lots of business spells, but like they're just independent spells. Nothing to do with candles.
Okay. Well, look, if there's any kind of like oils, like if there's oils, maybe we can make that combination of oils. If I have
fast luck, we have essential oil of cinnamon bark, wintergreen, and pure vanilla extract. But the oil must be red.
Oh, I don't think I have red, but something similar. We're looking for either oil or some kind of like herbal dressing.
Oh, candle spell. Oh, that's to fix your boss.
Oh, well, we don't need fixing.
You know, crown of success.
Yeah, maybe something like that.
Crown of success oil assists you to find a job, land a job, and retain a job.
I have a lot of things
Sweetgrass.
Bookmarked in here. Mm-hmm. Oh, I have this thing for more money oil, which is chamomile, Texas cedarwood, and vetiver. That is more money oil. You would combine equal parts and anoint money candles or charms with that. Let me see what else there is.
Van oil.
What is that?
King's oil. Orange candle job spell. That's burning your resume. Martha the Dominator oil.
Okay, so this is better business and professional success. So probably not in the employment.
Mm-hmm. Personal salt mine, better business spell. Small mounds of salt outside the premises daily. Well, okay. Do you have vanilla extract?
I think that I do.
Do you have cinnamon oil?
I think I might.
And then do you have like some kind of mint oil?
Yeah, peppermint oil.
Do you have wintergreen?
I don't think I do.
Take peppermint. And do you have food coloring?
I do not have food coloring.
Do you have anything? The only thing red I can think is the wine.
Let's see. So you needed peppermint, and what are the other ones?
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon, here we go.
And vanilla extract.
Okay, I can get vanilla extract.
This is called Red Fast Luck. And then the oil must be red, so I may actually put a drop of something red.
Oh, I have chili oil?
Oh, yeah, that.
But I heard chili... I think chili might not be a good thing to put in something positive. I think it's like something...
Oh.
Like, to make somebody spicy, So maybe we don't want to do that. Well,
do you have anything red in here? Like, that's kind of red.
Yeah, you can go through it.
Okay. So this is going to be the poor man's Red Fast Luck. And
I think things don't have to be exact, like that's all. That's what modern witchcraft is like you pretty much are doing what needs to be done to produce results.
So it says use Red Fast Luck oil to anoint anything associated with drawing money into your business: tools, machines, stationery, ledger books, etc. Most especially anoint all money in your cash drawer so that it returns to you on the double. If you don't work with cash, then discreetly anoint a corner of all checks paid out. Red Fast Luck may be used to anoint any other better business charm to provide enhancement and speed.
Oh.
So it's just Red Fast Luck. So I think I want to put that on my Kindle because we need some red hot luck to get going. And then...
There you go.
And then,
Yeah, I think it's already open. We would just have to... I think before you use anything red in there, we should just double check the extra meaning of it. Yeah, because then you don't want to accidentally do something that's going to be bad.
Yeah. Ooh, plantain.
So, I bought this... basically it was like a witchy kit from Amazon, and I'm like, maybe we should do a review on it.
Can you take a look at what rose petals might do to us?
Yeah, give me this book.
Okay.
I think my only problem with this book is like it's so huge.
Yeah. I need it in my Google Glass.
Okay, rose. Oh, also here's all the oils.
Oh.
like this. So Crown of Success oil is what I made for myself. So I might just use that because I've been using it I've already made. So guys, Crown of Success oil is the following oils blended with either sunflower, olive, or jojoba oil. Basically, it's essential oil of bay laurel or dried crushed bay leaves. So I did use dried crushed bay leaves because that's just what I had in the kitchen. Essential oil of frankincense or the powdered resin. So I do have frankincense essential oil. Essential oil of sandalwood or the powder. I had the essential oil of sandalwood, or I don't think I have that. I used something else that was like similar. And then essential oil of vetiver or dried powdered vetiver roots, which I do have the essential oil of vetiver. And so I kind of blended them all together with a mix of olive and jojoba oil. And I've been using that on my own stuff. But
that is a word that I've only ever seen written. And I did not know that's how you say it.
I don't know if that's how I
say jojoba.
Oh, it's jojoba.
Jojoba?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought you were talking about vetiver. And I was like, I don't know.
No.
Yeah, jojoba oil.
I say vetiver.
Oh, I don't know. It's probably, I don't know.
I don't know.
If y'all know, let us know at wine.divination.
At gmail.com, please.
Yeah, we don't know. Let me just look for
rose
the meaning
petals.
of rose. Yeah. Do you want to Google on your phone? Maybe that might be a little bit faster. Yeah, it's like rose quartz, rosemary.
So my Google phrase is going to be rose meaning candle.
Yeah, I wish I had like every herb and like what the meaning is, you know?
Mm-hmm. That yielded no results.
Really?
Meaning of rose?
I mean, it must be something like quite lovely, you know?
I know. I can't imagine it being anything bad. Here.
Maybe even like protective.
Flowers that, lavender, roses. The different colors of rose also carry different meanings. While white rose represents innocence and purity, pink and red roses are often a symbol of romance, love, gratitude, grace, joy, and admiration. Well, I could use some grace and some joy and gratitude and love. Oh, simply, roses have also been used to bring luck or as a form of protection. So I think I'm going to use my intention to say that my roses in my oil blend are going to provide us luck and protection.
I like that. Okay. I think it goes well with like, I think cinnamon and peppermint are kind of like things that like stimulate, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. So I feel like maybe a safe journey to thousands of followers.
Yes. Yeah. No one has to sell their soul to do it.
Mm-hmm. Here, I'm going to pass this over to you because it has the ingredients or whatever. If you need a little dish.
Yeah, a little dish, please. So I'm going to blend some... I don't have essential oil of cinnamon bark, but I have cinnamon oil, essential oil, and I don't have
powdered cinnamon too.
Essential oil of cinnamon bark.
I think that's the same.
Yeah. And then essential oil, I don't have wintergreen, but I do have peppermint.
I think that's a good
And then I have vanilla extract. So what I'm going to do is mix those three oils. Well, the vanilla extract is an extract. So I'm going to do a little like, oop. And then I'm going to take my peppermint. I'm going to do a little boop, boop.
Yeah, and my oil is, I made it, a tiny vial of it, and I've been using it.
And now I'm going to sprinkle in some of my roses. It's kind of red because of the vanilla extract. Okay, so I've mixed all my vanilla extract, my cinnamon oil, and my peppermint oil, and I've put some of my dried rose leaves in this. Or flowers, and they're basically absorbing the liquid.
It smells crazy, honestly.
It smells pretty good.
It's like, I don't know, it's like kind of like it's like kind of Christmassy, but also like,
and it's red. Look.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
And it was vanilla extract,
cinnamon, and peppermint oil.
And then you have
dried rose
petals. Okay. Yeah. Oh, cool. Okay. So you have that blend, and now while thinking of your intention, put it in your candle. So I'm going to take this book.
Yeah.
And I'm also going to drop
so I'm going to mantra-size my
Yeah, do it.
So we will have 1,000 listeners. Not in 1,000 years, but within our lifetimes, preferably within the year, please. Thank you.
We already have them.
Yeah, we already have 1,000 listeners. So here I am dripping my oils and my little thing.
Yeah, I put my essential oil blend that I have previously made onto my candle.
Okay.
And mine does not smell as crazy. I don't know. You want to smell mine?
Yeah.
It's just very like herbal.
Yeah, herbal.
Which I like it. And if you hear Otho in the background, it's because he's super excited that our guest has arrived.
Woot woot. As are we. Should I light it?
Well, are we done with making our candle? I think that we have. Let's, for good measure, just one more like blast of intention.
Okay.
Into there.
My candle has absorbed all the oil.
Good. Oh, and I'm gonna put a little. Can you pass me that silver capped one? I'm gonna put basil in there because I think that's for like money and success.
Ooh.
Is what I have heard. It's like I've seen like things about like putting
What's black salt for? I'm drawn to it.
I think it's a protective thing.
Oh. We'll have to put some in mine too. I just like it.
Or it could be for banishing. I don't know.
Oh,
maybe
I don't want to banish
any
listeners.
I don't know. I'm not sure. And I also don't know if that black salt is like good or legit because it's from Amazon. So
oh
well. We'll figure it out. Well, as we do more things, we can maybe do a review on this kit. But I've added basil. I've seen a lot of things about like if you take a bath in basil, that can like help your success or something like that. Like fresh basil. Basil plant.
You can also write we talked about this, putting mantras on
that. Those are bay leaves though.
Oh, bay leaves.
But those are also in my thing, but those are good for manifesting. Anyway, let's put one last blast of intention in there. Mm-hmm. It is my great desire to have our podcast be successful. Wine and Divination is successful. And I think it is.
Wine and Divination has 1,000 listeners.
Okay. And let's go ahead and light it.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, mine's crackling.
Ooh.
Love it. I thought
like a thing. Like depending on if it's like hard to light or whatever, that means like maybe it's not good, or if it burns out by itself. Like
I thought it wouldn't light. But it is lit and it's staying lit.
There you go. All right, we have created our candle. Let's take a picture. Oh my gosh, it's crackling. Oh my god. Whoa. Oh my gosh, it's like fizzling and like crackling. That might be a good sign.
Yay, it has lots of life and energy.
But if it burns out, maybe that's not very good. It
looks like bacon.
It smells the rose smells really good, actually. Mm-hmm. Here, I'm going to take a picture.
Photo before mine burns the house down.
If you guys want to check out what we've done and what these look like. Oh, it's hard to capture because they're lit.
Mine's going crazy.
It's because it's extra spicy.
Yes.
It's all that peppermint and like cinnamon.
And the alcohol from the vanilla extract.
Yeah. The sugar. Ooh, it's like sweet and
sizzling.
Yeah.
Oh, it smells nice.
It actually does smell really good. It's like kind of Christmassy. This is really hard to take a picture of because it's like bright. Okay. So check out our Instagram, Why Not Divination, to see these pictures. And also, it's important to use essential oil that is of high quality, especially if you're putting it on your body. Mm-hmm. Don't use like perfume oil or fragrance oil because those are usually made of synthetic materials and could be bad for you to like be inhaling or putting it in your body.
Remember, we want pure forms of raw materials.
It's literally like a higher spiritual like vibe to it, basically. Cool. Anyway, this has been Witchy whining about it. Thank you for listening. Also, if you make a candle and you hadn't before, freaking tag us.
Yeah, tag us. Let us know. Let us know how it worked out for you. Hopefully with our 1,000 listeners out there.
Yes, immediately right now.
Yeah, immediately right now.
Oh my gosh, imagine when this comes out and we do. Oh my god.
I'll be shook.
We'll let you know if that
We'll let you know. Yeah.
Okay. We've already said all the things of where to follow us. Oh, don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe. If you like what we're doing, let us know. It helps us a lot, and it helps make us look legit.
Yeah, seriously, make us legit. All right.
Bye.